Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back. And yeah, back to work today. I'll tell you, we got a lot done. We did successfully get everything we said we wanted to get done in the last episode done. Took about 2.5 hours of work, so not what I wanted to be doing, but I'm glad that we did it. Because obviously I like this quest line a lot, as you can tell. It's actually not too bad. Once I got used to the add-ons, or whatever the tools capabilities, it kind of flew. So I was really happy with that. Alright, and then we're going to open some gems because we got to put more in today. We also have 150 gold, so what is that? So we can buy 30. Okay, let's see what we get. So hopefully today we're turning in everything that I think we still have quests to turn in or something, but oh yeah, that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna go do that too. I forgot about that. Anyway, victims of your frost fever disease are chilled. I like the chill blains one, but Graves chill, we don't want that one. Vampiric blood, that's a good one to hang on to. That's the dual wield one, so we don't want that one. Dirge, not really. Unbreakable armor can't be used. Rune tap, very powerful. Sudden doom, pretty much zero value right now. And another bad one, so let's sell these. What do we have in our bank? We need 4, so we got a lot. I really want to go like full offense at this point. Fallen High Lord. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That is this one? No, Might of Mograine is what we wanted. Fallen High Lord is what? Or maybe I just named it that. Yeah, I guess okay. I guess I just named it that. Critical strike damage bonus. Yeah. Okay. That's the thing we want. So we're gonna put all of those, all the open slots get that. Do we? Wait, that's a socket that we added, right? Yeah, that didn't come with a socket. Okay, that's one. 2 here. Do we have one more left? One more. Final one goes in the... Oh no, we actually have 2 slots. Oh wait, we still have... Hold the fuck on. We got a lot of slots available. I didn't realize we had this many. Okay. So... What else can we add? There's not really a lot of good ones right now that we have in our inventory. But I guess it's better to have them filled than nothing, especially because we have a couple decent ones. Not really though, to be honest. We'll put Dirge in. And that's kind of it. I don't... The Vamp Blood ones we're going to save because we definitely don't need these. And Sudden Doom's 0 value for us right now. Chillblains, we got an enormous amount. Let's just put 1 in here, I guess. Just because we don't need this many in our bank. Okay, so we'll just sit with a couple empty slots. Or is it just 1 empty slot? Oh yeah, the wrists. When did we even get those? I don't even remember getting those, but yeah. Okay, so just wrists have an empty slot right now. Come back to that someday. Now we're going to go do some questing, I guess. We have to go to Ajara. Actually, no, let's go get the quest that we have. I want to go test this out and make sure this works. Because I still haven't figured out how we're going to handle the herb situation. Usually you can get herbs from a variety of sources. I don't necessarily want to go train it. Obviously, that was something that we were supposed to be able to do in the playthrough, but I just never did it. I would prefer to keep it that way and find a different source. And if there is not a source, then I will make a source. But I assume there's a source somewhere. So we're gonna go back to where we actually have to go. All we have is Taste of Flame. Oh, that's the black dragon guy in the random ass cave. And so we needed to go to Ungoro and then Ajara for that quest.
What can I do for you?
So let's look it up. Grom's Blood. But yeah, in case that wasn't clear, I was unable to replicate the original behavior of the escort, and I'm glad I did not replicate it, that is. Because it kind of sucks. I hadn't realized it's basically just one big fucking reference to an HBO show. It's like, wait, what? You kill like 3 of the 5 things that you open, you just kill the mobs. It's like, wait, oh, what? I thought we were like helping get his friends. So I started making the quest, and it's like not the case. Like, he doesn't, oh, okay, this guy sells it. Perfect. But yeah, it's like not the case. I started making the quest being like, all right, we got to help all of his friends who also got captured. Where the fuck is the rest of his team? The one drunk dwarf is outside, and then everybody else is just dead, I guess. So yeah, unfortunate, but thought it was something different than that, so it's kind of funny. I kind of changed the whole feeling of the questline, really. This episode 69, I just realized. That's like a sex thing, right? It's funny. I'm trying to get the previous one published because I've forgotten to do that. Okay. Let's go do stuff. Talk to this guy, that's what we're doing. We are going to ding in this episode as well. So we have to probably go back to the Death Knight area. I've forgotten I don't know if there's spells that we still need from 69 or whatever. Is that a rare? Kill it. Here, let's it doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, there's Chillblains. How is it on a single target? Pretty good. Competitive. Above Death Coil, which, yeah, whenever we get rank 2 at Death Coil, our single target's going to fly through the roof as well. Because this spell was the thing I nerfed the most. You know, we really should make some fucking items. I have a lot of mining stuff. That was some big crits on Distract. Look at that. Crazy. Yeah, we have 50. We only got 1 from that. Okay. Anyway, 58 thorium ore. And we still have 4 bars. Still don't even have close to. We don't even have 10 scrolls. I thought we'd get a lot more scrolls. It's actually thorium. Oh, a smoky one. We love that. Love that smoke. Love that smoke from Popeyes, or from Thorium. Okay, only a fool would dare disturb me. Shut the fuck up and take this quest. Has the giant been filled? Cyrus, snatch the fiery essence from your hands. Yes. Take your prize and be gone. Leave my sight at once. What do we want? Nothing really. See if that procs something maybe. But probably. Well, those are actually like, what are those? Gorilla Reprisal and Fire Breather. I did proc 3. A bunch of stuff we don't necessarily. I mean, it's kind of good. I don't know. I just don't know how good the damage thing is. We have to like give my character like 100 million spell power and see if it actually helps, because I'm really not sure how that works. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna take it. Actually, what we have on has no proc at all, but gold. I don't know. I don't know what those sockets are. Those are like items that we tested a long time ago. Oh, that's the bone shield one? Wait, no, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that even is. Yeah, those kind of suck, to be honest. So let's go ahead and put this on. I think it's good. I'm not really sure. But I don't want those. Those are just, I was just pretty much testing those out. I mean, that's a lot of spell damage, so I think it has to be good, right? Does it say 73? Take it off. Still says 73, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't even work. I actually have no idea, which is kind of sad. We're fucking 69 episodes into this playthrough, and I still don't know how spell power works for Death Knight. I assume the answer it doesn't work, but I'd like to think we're playing Classic, but we're not. We're playing Wrath, which is a very different beast. Oh, and it's that black. I use this for transmog forever, which is like my favorite cloak. But yeah, let's get back in there, see what it looks like, and then we will I guess we'll go confirm. Yeah, this episode will be us doing the quest line, making sure that still works and everything's good. But yeah, so that means there's not going to be an Ani. The whole Stormwind part, I don't know how we're going to handle that. That's where we got to in making it. And I don't know that... There's a couple parts at the end. You'll see it when we get there, but you have to talk to an NPC to spawn him, because otherwise it makes, like... I guess they're trying to make it make more sense, but... I don't know how else to handle it. I don't know if there's like a phasing thing that you can do, but yeah, otherwise like he's not there, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I should change the dynamics of the quest to be like, all right, I'm not gonna meet you in Stormwind. You go handle this yourself. I'm done. I think that's an option, and we probably have to take that option. But yeah, okay, so I changed the quest, obviously. Here's what we have so far. It's time to stop sulking in the cell, Metro. It's time to get out of here. And not just me either. My whole team was captured by these devils. You have helped return my freedom and my faith in this cause. Now it's time for you to do the same for others. Start with Dougal Stormwing. He was always the best of us. So we're just gonna go like under the operation that all of the people we rescue are part of his team. Even though, like, the original quest line, he kills 3 out of the 5 people that we rescue. Yeah, I think it's fair. I think, you know, you don't always work alongside people you love, so we'll kind of make a little funny spin on it, I guess, and that's that. Okay, where can I fucking jump that I don't die here, man? Okay. I mean, I might still die here. Yeah, I'm gonna die here, just from the lava. Gonna have to use a health pot. Alright, we're good. Barely. Oh my god, dude, really? This is like the most... I need to stop trying to jump down here. The most treacherous journey into the dungeon ever. Target is too low level. Oh, I was trying to cast. Wait, you can cast it on the enemy? That's a bug. That's not what's supposed to happen. Alright, guess these guys want to die. I don't blame you, it's boring down here. Whoa, 1.1. That's a large crit. I'd really like to have 1.2. I'd really like to have all my gear have crit on it. Like, I think my endgame build, full crit, and then as many of those as we can stomach for offense. Like, that would be the best way to maximize our offense. Guess we're killing him too, because he's gonna walk right into us. Seem to get a lot of crits though, unfortunately. So I don't know how we get, like, mostly crit. I don't feel like we've gotten much. Like, I don't think I have any gear with crit on it, do I? It would pretty much only come from Agi, right? We have an 11% chance to crit. We do have a fair amount of Agi. No longer fear these AoE situations though, because we kill them quick with the blood boil. There's 800 crit with blood boil. Okay, so we're gonna clear it back to him because I want to just kind of start over here. Just drop the quest actually. Just like pretend that we're doing it for the first time. This is gonna be a really weird thing to bring up, but I was listening to something. They're talking to a police officer about their job, basically, and they kept, oh my God, they kept talking about, yeah, people getting killed or, I guess, suicide as well sometimes. And they kept saying unalive. And I was like, wait, that's a serious thing people say? I've heard people say that, and I always thought it was like a joke, like usually within the context of WoW, I think, but I've never heard anybody actually say it seriously. Like, what? Am I missing something there? Why would somebody say that like that? Something offensive about saying they were killed? Don't understand the world that we live in anymore, honestly. But yeah, that took me by surprise. I was confused by that. Can each individual blood boil crit, or just one use and it crits on everybody? That I don't know the answer to yet. Probably never find out because I'm not going to be analyzing logs or something. Oh, that's the ding too. I didn't think we were getting it from that, but all right. Well, we do ding 59, and so our final points of, well, no, obviously we're gonna keep getting levels here because yeah, we'll just keep putting blood caked blade, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should go with corpse explosion. I think it's stupid to not take it because it's just one talent point and it's an AoE spell. I keep forgetting about the ghoul though. There we go. We got a ghoul now. Okay, corpse explosion goes here. Do we have to target it? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think we actually have to, but that's how it works. Alright, won't be summoning a ghoul again. There isn't a corpse yet. Now there is. Rotation is quite dynamic all of a sudden. We went from having like 0 AoE spells to a ton. Oh shit. One-hander though. We don't want it. We never did. Ah, another. Okay, wait. Well, that one's actually good. Well, not really. It's got a lot of strength on it though. But yeah, we just got Anger Forge's battle axe. Although it's not great what we got. It doesn't look like we got anything. They turn into like little piles of meat. Okay, let's see how much corpse explosion did. Normal hit does 270 on average. Death Quill does 363, so definitely not a good use on single target. Well, actually, it kind of is because it's only 40 runic power. Not a good mathematician on that front, but yeah, I guess the ghoul would be nice against a boss or something. Whoa. That was a large crit. Death Strike. 1.47. Holy shit. Yeah, Chill Blades doesn't actually stay as long as the dot. That's interesting. The disease itself. Another blue. What is happening? What? Okay, what's going on here? Something to do with our level, maybe? That's a lot of hit. 2 random enchant? Not the ones we wanted. That's a lot of spirit, though. Neither of these. They just have a lot of hit. That's crazy. We got like a really big proc. We could have seen ourselves using it, but probably not going to happen anyway. The socket's quite nice. Oh, wait, another green. And we get shadow armor. Oh. Cloak? Oh, that's good, actually. Because I honestly don't think this is even working. So let's put that on. It's like really hard to tell if it's working, so we'll get rid of the frost one. It's Blood Boil Shadow anyway, so if it does work, at least it's working for Blood Boil. Increased stealth doesn't help us, but that's 10 energy. We'll take that. Now we can do a lot of damage without having to actually use our weapon, though. Another blue. That's 5 blues now. Now it looks like we've aggroed further. Of course. Nobody's surprised. We actually take that back and use these corpses. Those are good though, yeah, we definitely want those. We actually, yeah, we used many corpse explosions there, so that was a pretty good example of its strength, I suppose. Drop the diseases again. Doesn't matter. Just slow stuff down, that's all it does. Okay, here's the cell. Definitely shocked to learn that it does not copy blood boil though. Okay. Alright, so we already read the quest, but yeah, this is what we're supposed to do now. Find Dougal Stormwing, who is imprisoned somewhere in Blackrock depths. Alright, well I know where he is. Actually, he's down here, yeah. We're gonna find him. An AoE machine in just a few episodes. It's pretty cool. The fact that it has a cooldown is also quite interesting. Gives us a little extra dimension here. Oh, not that one. Still up further. You can combine these. It's a pretty easy pack. If it wasn't for the oh my god. If it wasn't for the guards masters, they'd all be easy pack. What is happening? We got like I didn't change anything. Okay, that one definitely has. It did get 2 things. So we got Edge Masters. Our current Edge Masters has nothing, right? Oh, no, it does have 20 agi on it. This just has intellect, so that's not better. And then this has spell power, intellect, and stamina, so no. Close, but no cigar, as they say. Oh, and there's our wrists. I forgot about those. Yeah, I mean, considering we don't even have a socket. I don't know, though. So let's really take a look at it. We gain a lot of strength. We gain 34 strength up from 10. So a full 24 strength. We lose 2 agi, and we lose 4 stamina. So yeah, that's just a downgrade, I think, right? We lose armor too. I think it's always important to go up in armor, any piece. Oh, we don't need to do this. Fuck it, we'll do it. Maybe it's like if you don't gain experience from the mob, they have a chance to drop more loot. Is that a thing? Don't think so. Okay, here it is. So all of this is now new content. This is, again, he's supposed to be being escorted around here. He's not going to be escorted. We're going to just go free them ourselves. Can it be? Have you come to rescue me from this madness? Ah, you're a sight for sore eyes indeed. I didn't think I'd ever get out of here, but I'm not alone in here. You got to find Shill. Him and Windsor weren't on the best of terms, but we can't leave him for dead with these miserable dark irons. Okay. So again, not normally how the quest goes. Normally, for some fucking reason, release these guys from prison and then kill them. It's like the weirdest quest. I had no idea. Here, we should just stop and kill her. Really strange quest. I don't know why it exists like that. I don't remember, like, I don't know when the last time I even did it was. Probably back in 2004, 5. Because I don't think I ever actually did it on a private server. I was originally an alliance, and I couldn't get people to help me with the quest. And then once I went horde, it's a whole different quest. No reason not to get a free badge and some gems out of that. Okay, but now we gotta go the other direction. This is gonna take the whole episode to do this, but they all give a little bit of experience. I nerfed, like I had to try to temper the amount. We got a pretty good chunk, I think, though, still. Guess we'll just go down this way, though, fuck it. Because we're gonna have to clear the whole thing out, pretty much. this is sketchy. Pretty powerful now, though, I'll tell you. If it wasn't for the disarm, that would have been very easy to do. Yeah, there's rock core. We'll take him on. Definitely should use the corpse to our advantage. Again, we're gonna drop diseases. Hard to keep track of that when we're spamming, when we're AoE happy. There's a, oh no, yeah, that's, no, I don't remember if that's good or bad, but I know there's like a piece from that guy that's really good for Paladin. Spread diseases again, and we're gonna fail to do that. Always gonna be a problem. Oh, and we're aggroing more stuff. Sweet. That's actually outright though, because now we can use corpse explosion. Was that really difficult pack that we wiped through a while ago? gonna need a pot here. Not getting what we need. Too many disarms. Where's the guy that is the last alive? Is the one with no diseases and the guardsman. Okay, typically you'd have to, I guess typically you'd normally clear all this out before you do this. Here, let's kill this guy too. Where is he? Oh, what is that? Is that from him? Did we actually not get loot from him? I think that's a BOE, isn't it? There we go. That's a good BOE. Oh, but ours is very good. So we don't get anything from that. A good one. Pouch of vellums. 5 add you to gloves. That's not very high. Oh, sweet. I even tried to avoid that happening. That's fucking crazy. I tried hard to avoid that, actually. I'm gonna just fear them. I need to use my spells. Thank you, Just Strike. Just loot raining down upon us. Also seems to me like do we need less experience in the last level? We're getting a lot of experience. We're already almost a quarter of the way, or probably more like a third of the way through the level already. Oh, there's no corpse. Oh, the fire elementals can't be used or something? Not sure what's happening there. Okay. Finally, here where we're supposed to be. So again, this is a reference to the film or the show Oz. By the light, you've come to rescue me? Just when I had thought I lost the light. This dim place has a way of weakening the soul, friend. Dougal was beyond kind to suggest rescuing me. Windsor would not have done the same. Last time we spoke, he called me an intolerant dirtbag. He doesn't care much for Crest either, but it's only right to pass the generosity on. Find him, Metro. Okay, so you kill all these people for some reason. I guess, like I said, it's literally just committed to the fact that it's a reference. That's a reference to somebody. I've never seen the show. If anybody has watched the show before and you are like intimately familiar with these characters and you know this questline well, and I'm missing something about why they killed them or that I should change in the actual quest that we do, feel free to comment. I doubt anybody will, but if anybody is in that boat and you think like, oh, maybe you could change this a little bit, I will do it. But I don't understand who these characters are referencing. So I just kind of briefly looked over the story here and tried to make it work, but you are rescuing me? You should have left me to rot, being true. Show wants me back, eh? I guess it's better than dying in this infernal pit. Windsor was no friend of ours, Metro, but I'll never repay this debt, that's for sure. You should find Tobias. Whatever our faults, let's make it right and get out of here. Okay.
Hello.
Crest sent you, didn't he?
See you around.
I'm trying to imply that he's maybe, I don't know. It sounds like the character was trying to murder him or something, or assassinate him. I don't know.
Hey
I don't understand the show. I've never watched it, like I said, but I never expected Crest to send someone to rescue me. This torturous place changes a person. Go ahead, tell Windsor the truth. He deserves to know you freed everyone, even those he didn't see eye to eye with. And get to the bottom of this, Metro. The future of the Alliance depends on you now.
See you later.
Alright, so now we go back to him. What time is it? Almost at an hour. Should we do this too while we're here? Because pretty much not gonna have time for much else to. Let's do this and get the badge from this too. We'll be up to 17 badges. It's really weird that this guy is not fightable anywhere. Right? Has he ever fought at any time? He's found in the Firelands and is part of the cult of Ragnaros that aims to bring back Ragnaros. He flees before he can be killed. Wait, what? The Firelands? BFA? Yeah, I guess the, can you even hear me? I don't know, like, it sounds really loud on my screen, the blood boil. Anyway, I guess the shield digger guy is meant to be a reference to an Aryan Brotherhood person from the show, because it's like a show about prisons, or a prison, I guess. I watched it. I always heard people talk about the show as one of the best shows ever. And I thought they were talking about that show, but I think I actually confused The Wire with Oz. I don't know. I guess they're both looked at as good, but I've never heard either. I've never seen either, I mean. hard to like tell. Did we loot everything? When the hell do you go to Firelands in BFA? I don't get it. Oh. This is because of the Dark Iron Dwarves. This is not related to BFA content. I think I remember doing this now. Blood Boil only does... I guess the sound is based on how many targets you hit, because it's like way quieter. I guess with Rune Weapon up though, we should be using Blood Strike. Definitely. That hits kind of hard. It's a one-hander. Dark Iron Pulverizer, we already know. Okay, but we got our badge. Got another setting. And that is it. Let's get out of here. We still have a little bit more to do. But we're pretty much done. I guess we'll get, I don't know. I'm not going to use this, but it seems crazy to just walk by it. Now we return to Marshal Windsor after freeing his friends. Jailbreak complete.
You need something?
You freed them all, didn't you?
See you around.
You're a better man than I, Metro. I'm glad you were the one to do it either way. I don't want to think about what we have all been through. Now is the time to think only of the future. We have a great task ahead of us. I can't very well walk back to Stormwind without my armor, though. Can you go retrieve it? One last task, then we can all rendezvous. Okay. So in the original questline, he gets his armor. Like, he goes up here, frees this dwarf up here, and then gets the armor, and then uses that to kill all the other guys, basically. But I feel like... yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, I don't really understand why he's killing people. But anyway, I think it makes more sense to get the armor last, because if he had the armor the whole time, he probably would just leave. So I'm trying to make there be a reason why he's still here, because otherwise you'd expect him to just have gone at this point. We can just skip that. Got all turned around there though. Still have a good amount of combat left. Wait, so I just thought of this. Is the Rhapsody Shindigger guy? Or no, that's not the name of him. What's the name of him? The guy that the drunk dwarf that we got the quest from. That must be a reference to, probably, huh? I don't know, maybe not. It's so insane. Like, they literally are. We're sitting here in combat with something and they just run right by it to go attack something else. So weird. good the ghoul's actual damage is. What is that? Some kind of ring or something, probably. Oh, a shield. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool looking one. Oh my fucking god, are you serious? Anyway, the stuff's in here. You gotta kill the enemies though as well. Three guardsmen. That's a tough pack. So went to a fair yesterday. I always go every year, and it is usually the highlight is the food, and it was still the food this year, but my favorite food truck was not there anymore, which I was really unhappy with when we got there. Hold on, we'll come back to. So what I did was I added an object here. That's not normally. I was gonna try to get rid of this, but I can't. This is like part of the map, I guess. I can't really figure out how to get rid of that. So anyway, these are the items Marshall Windsor will be looking for. In the box, you'll find Stormwind emblazoned equipment, but an expected lack of a weapon. So anyway, instead, I have to look this up though. I need to remember the name of this place. But there was like a gourmet hot dog, I guess. I don't know how you would describe it because I've had quote unquote gourmet hot dogs and they're usually just hot dogs with like onions and shit. But this was like not normal hot dogs. This was like novelty hot dogs almost. So in the beginning, I got a hot dog with peanut butter and bacon. It was pretty good. Then I got a hot dog, a breakfast hot dog. This is like one of the best things I've ever eaten in my whole life. It had hash browns, like a Velveeta cheese, like a liquid cheese, and like a fried egg or like kind of just scrambled egg or something on it. And then the hot dog. Unbelievable, dude. Do you feel the armor? Did you find the armor that was stolen from me? The time has finally come. I will find my way out of here, and you should do the same. Yes, I know Iron Foe is still lost. Well, not lost. We know where it is. Are you going to go back for it? I won't blame you if you want to. I am never setting foot in this damned mountain again. We have more pressing matters in Stormwind. Stop and catch up with Marshal Maxwell on all of this. He is never going to believe it. Okay. So yeah, I wanted that to be the way it goes because I feel like I like the idea of Iron Foe being a like kind of an important weapon. Like I'm trying to build that with this quest, and the fact that it was his and that gets referenced in the quest line, but nowhere else, right? Like if you didn't do the Ani quest line, you would have no idea that this character had Iron Foe at one point, and that he's only alive because he had Iron Foe, basically. I should probably just hearth at this point. But yeah, I really think that's an important feature. So we're keeping that as a feature and doubling down on it, basically. So, you know, why else? Like, you know, he's got a comment on it. It's his fucking weapon. We just stole it from him, basically. Or they stole it, and then we're not going to give it back to him, right? So, yeah, I think that's the way we'll handle it. He's basically like, take it if you want it. I don't even care at this point. Or maybe we, you know, maybe we find, I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll stick in with that, though. Okay, let's vendor. And then I guess we're done. Should we go back? I just didn't want to have to walk all the way out. Large opal.
See you around.
But yeah. Good place to end, I think. Then in the next episode. So yeah, now we're pretty much done. Like now we're caught up. I don't know what to do next. So I guess I'll think about it and we'll be back at some point. Not sure what's next. Maybe not even happening in the next episode, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm glad that this works. So that was why we wanted to test it out.